All right. Tampa versus Buffalo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Devin. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I will say, in the midst of my like putting on an act for disliking Josh Allen and the Bills, I will say I like moments like this when Josh Allen seems like very normal,
hmm
like a normal person again, and isn't like a I don't know, a like treated like a god sent warrior or
For
something,
for getting goal
or this
line rushing touchdowns.
yes or yeah. So
Like we have seen
because
a more what would you say, human Josh Allen. At least
yes, a
spoke
more
about
human
in a
Josh Allen
more humanoid way.
because Baker said Josh Allen, he said Josh has small hands, so he better make sure he wears two gloves. And which not they're friends,
No,
so
of course.
they were, but then he responded, and this one I wanted to ask you as a golfer, Devin. His response was Baker wears two gloves when he golfs. What does that like? Is
There's a
that a bad? Is
certain
that
few
Are you
who
a goofy? Are you a goof? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but are you a goofball if you're walking on a course wearing two gloves?
if you're not good at golf and you have two gloves, you're a goofy goober. You're the goofiest goofball the goof's ever seen. You so you'll wear a glove on your forehand, on your front hand. So if you're a righty, your left hand. If you're a lefty, your left hand. Or if you're a lefty, your right hand. You don't need a glove on your right hand if you're a righty. Um, there have been a few golfers who have worn two gloves. JB Holmes, I think that's really the only one I can remember, but he was good.
So it's a fucking rarity.
It's a very
This is
rare
actually a
thing, and
thing.
yeah, it's not something you see often. No, not at all.
Well, I would imagine that like everything else, Baker's probably like
He
that.
could have
So
said
you know
Baker
what? Let him
puts
wear two gloves.
he could have said Baker puts head covers on his irons. That's even worse.
Is
That's
that
even
not
worse than
cool
wearing two
either?
gloves, dude. That means you're a huge bitch.
My golf etiquette is 0%. So is that bad? You can't have golf covers on
You can put head
or
covers on your
head.
woods and your putter, not your irons.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Okay.
Because there's people
Okay. Now I'm
who have like an individual cover for each iron that says 8 iron, 9 iron.
okay.
That's bitch shit.
Now
We don't do that.
that is
We
hilarious
don't do
because,
that.
like I said, not like my golf knowledge. Like for a second when you said that, it went whoosh.
Yeah,
Now Twin Towers, you just hit me
I
right in the
got you.
fucking.
Yeah,
You just hit me right in the head.
yeah. We don't do that.
No, that's hilarious. Putting little covers on the iron would be that. I want to see that now. But
No, you don't. It's not. It's not. There's a certain
unfortunately,
type of man who does that, and we all know who that is. But no, that's a good quip. That's the worst word I've ever said in my
un-
life.
unfortunately, this isn't a golf match.
Podcast. This is a golf podcast
Match?
now. It's been taken over, buddy. Sorry.
No, no, no. This is our
Oh, this is
golf
not the
games
match. No, this is a
matches.
football game.
Okay, there you go. It's not a golf match. It's Tampa Bay playing Buffalo in November. And I'm not gonna lie, Devin. I feel two different ways about this. But Buffalo has played like shit,
Yeah,
like against some pretty bad teams. Um, no matter how good people think New England is, they should have beaten New England. Plain and
of
simple.
course.
They obviously should have been able to take care of Atlanta, and they should have easily taken care of Miami. Like when I said this in the beginning of the year, I was obviously being sarcastic, but they were favored to win. They were the first team in NFL history to be favored to win every single game on their
Every game.
schedule.
Yeah. Like no, they should be in the
And
position
so far,
um that the Pats are right now, or better.
but so far every game they've lost, it's like no, y'all should have won that
But
game.
those are games that they would have been favored regardless of like this year being favored against every team. Like They didn't lose tough games. They lost games they should have smoked teams.
Sure, but either way, it's just
But like,
what I
had they
can't
lost the
figure out
Ravens week
is
one, like that's a good loss. Losing to the Dolphins is not a good loss.
no, it's a terrible loss. But what I'm saying is they didn't look like I get it. Maybe it's not all James Cook, but you get the run game going, and you get the pass game going, and you get momentum and this and that. But like when you look at them versus the Chiefs compared to how they looked against Atlanta, like Josh Allen looked horrible against the Atlanta
Terrible.
Falcons. Josh Allen looked horrible against fucking Buffalo or against Miami. Well, really, all of Buffalo looked horrible against Miami, but I can't figure out if they are showing up to bad competition with too much confidence or if they're just a team that can take advantage of a bad defense and that's about it. Like I don't know how good Buffalo's defense really is. I don't know when push comes to shove if Buffalo had to play Denver's defense,
Yeah.
how they would look. You know, like I'm not too sure. And
No,
then you see like how they play against Atlanta's defense, who statistically Atlanta has one of the best defenses in the NFL. So
they did nothing.
you kind of see there's a world where I don't want to say Buffalo is overrated just for the sake of these Bills fans going fucking crazy and saying that I'm just saying this. Oh, you're a Ravens fan, but in reality, the way Buffalo has played this year, and especially for having to rely on how well James Cook plays, it's like you have the MVP of the league
That's the guy you rely
when
on.
like even before, yes, exactly, even before Derrick Henry came around, it's like no, Lamar could have a day where maybe our running backs just aren't cooking, and
Lamar's
Lamar's
there,
gonna step up and do his fucking
of
thing
course.
and throw 5 touchdowns or whatever.
Whatever it is.
And
Um,
that's not to say that Josh Allen can't step up, but he hasn't. Go ahead.
they haven't tried to put him into those waters. They seem to be playing pretty safe, pretty vanilla football where it's like, oh, get the run game going and then pass. Once the run game is gone, they just go immediately to throwing it. Josh is using his legs less um, than he did when he was younger. Not like I know last year he was using his legs a little, but I mean those rushing touchdowns were from mainly short goal line attempts. But get loose, hurdle somebody, like make plays happen. Like Josh 3 years ago, yes, threw 18 picks, was a playmaker. Like that was the thing about Josh Allen. It was like, yes, he's gonna throw picks, he's gonna make mistakes, but he's gonna win you football games and he's gonna play well. And he's gonna put the whole team on his back. Instead, now it's kind of like he's playing safe, regular football, and it's just I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. But um, I this game would be a real test for the Bills again if Tampa was fully healthy. Um, Even at full strength, I don't think Tampa's defense is great, but um, that offense, it's just underpowered. Like they have Baker has the ability, but they don't have enough options. They know the ball's going to Ibuka. Ibuka's going to get open a few times, but that's it. Um, so it's I this is a game that the Bills should win.
This is a game the Bills should win. And on the point of the playmaking with Josh Allen, it's like you kind of almost have to play a little more safe because, maybe there's a world where you maybe understand that your defense isn't as good as you think they are, and you can't just rely on them to come out and make a stop every time you turn the ball over. And you also can't just throw balls like you would to Stephon Diggs to Khalil Shakur.
Exactly.
You know, it's
And
like some of those balls are more likely to get picked off. So
yeah,
maybe he knows that. He's like,
and
I
yeah,
can't go. Like, maybe there's a world where Joe Burrow's numbers would go down if Jamar Chase and T. Higgins left, but not because he can't be productive, just because he's not throwing as dangerous balls.
yeah, that's yeah. Like he doesn't have a guy that he can throw into traffic, into four dudes. I mean, even
No.
for as many jokes as people want to make about Diggs, he's still Stephon Diggs, even on the Patriots, and he can play good football. And
Yeah, it's actually
he
ridiculous
can
that
catch footballs. So, um, like he's not as the Diggs that he was putting up 1,700 yards, but still Stephon Diggs.
no, but he's went out there and got 100 versus it's the
It's
Jets, but went
Jets,
out
but
there and got
still, like,
100 tonight.
but that's the thing. When you play a shitty team, they controlled every bit of that game,
Yeah, it's
and
the
it's just
Jets.
something that the Bills haven't been like. That's the thing about the Patriots. Yes, they beat a lot of shitty teams, but they beat them the way that they're supposed to beat shitty teams.
They beat them the way they.
For the most part,
Um, yeah.
like they're not losing to the shitty teams.
Well, no, definitely not losing to shitty teams, and I think that there's an understanding that they came into the season expected to be good enough to beat these shitty teams.
Yes,
But it's just scary that even like we, at least I think New England is a little fraudulent. I think
I do
you
too,
might also share the same thoughts, and I think they look better than Buffalo.
which is kind of scary. Like I don't, yeah, it's weird, but
Like
on Buffalo
I
on
don't
a
know.
good day for Buffalo,
Buffalo,
Buffalo looks good, but they've had bad days.
they've had some bad fucking days, but I don't think that'll be on Sunday. I think Buffalo beats Tampa, unfortunately.